Hello my fellow gamers and welcome once again to my SimCity video tutorials. In this video I'll be continuing on with my multi-city video tutorial. First off, let me start with a few pointers. When you're first claiming a new city and once you get into it, you need to let the time roll for a few minutes just so the city that you have just claimed can receive all the upgrades from the town halls in the neighboring cities. If you exit that city before those upgrades are accepted, it is very possible that the next time you come back, those upgrades will not ever again be accepted and you will not be able to use city hall upgrades that you have from in your other cities in that new city. So whenever you claim it and enter it for the first time, make sure to wait in it long enough for all the town hall upgrades in the neighboring cities to be activated and get the receiving messages on the top of your screen. Secondly, whenever you claim a new city and you wish to send cash to that city, you can do that even without that new city having a town hall or a single building or a single road. All you need to do is just send the money from a neighboring city and then wait until that city receives a message that it has sent its money, because the money is being sent by a truck. The truck will go by the highway network connection to the other city. When you enter that other city to which you have sent your money, you also have to wait for that same truck to actually once again go from the sender city to the receiving city and wait for it to give you a message that you have received a gift and you will see the sim allowance in your bank account. Now let's see how that works in practice. I am going to gift about $500,000 to my new city and send. Now we can see this arrow showing us and telling us just how much money we have sent. And now when I use cheetah speed, I'm going to wait for the truck to, as you can see, it actually comes from the receiving city into the sender city to the town hall. It picks up the money and then goes back to the receiving city. You have to keep watching until this whole process is finished. Now that I have received the message that I have sent the gift, only now do I load that city. And now when I go to the region view and the gift view, this time we didn't actually see the truck itself happening, but that is most likely because there is no town hall here and there was no place for the truck to show up from. So the money simply was wired to the city plot itself. And we're back. This is what around 300,000 simoleons will get you. A very big and a very interesting road setup, a water pumping station, water treatment plant, and this is the spot where I will be putting down my university, my town hall, my clinic, police station, fire station, school, while on this side here on the left, because of the way the wind flows in this direction, I will have probably some processor plants or some TV computer production plants, depending on how the city develops later on. Right here, as you can see, is a nice patch of water which I can upgrade and have enough room to upgrade this water pumping station to the fullest. Same goes for the sewage, which is going to rejuvenate this water whenever it treats sewage, so I will have infinite water, and this city will be able to supply all the other 3 cities in the region with plenty of water. Here I have left enough room for train stations, while on this place here I will probably make some recycling centers later on. Now this city will have its own water, its own sewage. As for the power, I have not yet decided. The trash will be transported out into our first city, while the fire station, clinic, police station will all be right here in the middle. My residential and commercial zones will be right here on the left and on the right. I will be specializing in education from the get-go, so I will try and follow these missions all the way to making a university and have all the students in the region coming into this university, hopefully, in case they decide not to go to the university because students come by cars. But car traffic between cities is kind of flaky at the moment, even with the 2.0 patch. So we will see if the university will take the students from the region. If that does not happen, you can always build a high school whose buses will travel to other cities in your region if they have school bus stops, and they will pick up all the students and take them to this school. You can even not have enough room in that high school for all the region students, but if you go to any other city in the region, they will still be educated, even though you will have something like 0 out of 2,000 students in two cities, while in this city you will have 1,000 out of 2,000, and all the 5,000 students will still be educated. Now let's go back to the utilities. For this city to be operational, I need to get some power to it. Now at the start I could build a solar power plant because I want this entire region to be using clean energy, but that would cost a lot, and it's also unnecessary because I already have one city which has a wind power plant onto which I can add a lot more wind turbines and produce enough power for these two cities to be low and medium density for a while without having any high draining industry that would require a lot more power. So I can simply just go back to my first city and I can add some more wind turbines. As you can see, I have already done this, and now this city produces an excess of 25 megawatts. Now in this city I can now simply turn off the sewage outflow pipes and the water towers, and then bring in the water and get the sewage out into and from my new city. Now the garbage dump, I will need to upgrade it with some more garbage trucks for them to be able to get all the garbage from my new city and this city, and I will also have an incinerator to burn that trash so it doesn't pile up too much. Now I can go to the region view, and when I click on my new city, I will be able to buy sewage and water once it starts working, while I will be sending it for garbage trucks, so the garbage will be picked up while not having that city have a dump. I can also send it my fire truck, my 2 ambulances, and my 6 police cars. This way, once that city also has fire, health, and police services, it will send its own vehicles to this city, and both cities will start having double services while also receiving money for it. Now that I have secured enough power for my new city, I can go back. And now to supply enough water and sewage capacity to my first city, I need to get this city rolling and have some residential commercial so that I can have enough workers for these cities to work. I will be buying the power from my first city, and now I can start playing. So this would be all for this video. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more.